All right, here we go. Game 2. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Pioneer versus Lincoln, live from Pioneer High School. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. My name is Jeff Cass, sitting in for Mark Wiseman up here. All right, Lincoln won the first game 2-1, tightly fought contest. Avery McEwen on the mound here for Pioneer. Pioneer will be the home team. We got Griffith Searsman behind the plate. First pitch, strike one on the outside corner. Fastball on the outside corner, strike one for McEwen. 0-1 on the batter. Let's see, Searsman behind the plate. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off, strike two. Good job by McEwen getting ahead right away. Zumbrunner over at first base. Looks like Alex Loy at second. You've got Finn Hogue at short, where McEwen usually plays, and Liam Kabaki at third. And it's Pike in left, Lage in center, and a Darren right. 0-2 to the batter. Here comes McEwen to the plate. That ball's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another fastball. Now McEwen looking in. Comes to the wind and to the plate. Curveball just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Probably shouldn't call that curveball while the pitch is coming in, just in case the batter hears me. Then they know it's a curve. But all right, 2-2. McEwen to the plate now. And the pitch. Just outside with a fastball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, so McEwen goes 0-2. But the batter being patient here, working his way back into the count. Leadoff batter, top of the first. Now McEwen to the plate. Fastball ripped to right field, but it looks like Adair is there. So 1 out. Nice swing by the batter, kind of line drive-ish, kind of medium length fly ball out to Adair and right, who one-handed it. So there's 1 for McEwen. Pioneer hopefully can get some bats going this game. All right. Number 18, a big, strong-looking guy in here batting second. McEwen looks in. Now to the wind. Curveball, swing and a miss. Beautiful curve. Nice movement on that breaking pitch. Good start, 0-1 here. Now McEwen to the wind. Fastball, batter laid on it. Fouled it straight back towards the softball field. Almost hits Miss Frontier. She walks over there, another English teacher from the department. And it bounces over the batting cage toward the dugout. And swing and a miss, strike 3 and a curveball. Ball might have gotten the dirt there, but Searsma, nice job corralling it and tagging the batter. So 2 quick outs here for McEwen. See if we can get this third one and Pioneer and going and hit, try to get some going. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com, second game of this doubleheader. Now McEwen to the plate. Curveball again in the dirt, blocked by Searsma. Ball 1. Pioneer, Lincoln won the first game 2-1, and after they won earlier in the week 6-5, so 2 pretty evenly matched teams here. Hopefully they'll have another good tight game. McEwen looking in. Now to the plate, curveball. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. A lot of breaking pitches from McEwen early on today. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter. Now McEwen to the wind. Fastball popped up. And it looks like foul territory. Kubaki trying to settle under it, makes the play. Falls down but manages to hold on. And a good inning for McEwen. So good start for Pioneer, the home team this game. Let's see if they can get something going. me check. I think if I check the game changer, I should be able to tell you the lineup, actually, now that my phone is charged.
We have a final in the Huron Skyline game. Game number Huron 6, Skyline 4.
So looks like Huron upset Skyline today. I don't actually know if that's an upset, but they won that one 6-4. So the other Battle of Ann Arbor squads. All right, so the batting order, we got Alex Loy will be leading off out in left field. Avery McEwen, the pitcher, of course. Leighton Lage playing center. Julius Cass playing designated hitter. Adam Adair in right. Finn Hogue at short. Nate Zumbrun at first. Elliot Pike in left. And Griffin Searsma, who I'm assuming will not be hitting, will be the catcher. Oh, no, maybe he is hitting, and I think maybe it's – oh, no, I guess he probably wouldn't be. Okay. All right, here comes Alex Loy.
27, Alex Leoy.
Oh, so it looks like we got Lemke's back out there on the mound today. So starting the second game after pitching so well in the first, I don't know, we'll see in how many innings he can go. But here comes Lemke to the plate. Curveball up high, ball one. And he had impeccable control in that first game. All right, ball one. Now the pitch to the plate. There's a fastball. Hit well. Oh! Loy stung it, but a leaping catch by the third baseman over there, who's now robbed Loy of 2 hits today. Oh, man, that double written all over it, too, down the line. But a leaping catch by the third baseman on that line drive. Too bad. Loy stung that ball. All right, here comes McEwen. Pioneer a little snake bit today, it seems. All right, here's Avery McEwen now. The pitcher, see if he can help himself get something going. Curveball down low. McEwen faked a bunt, or tried to bunt, then laid off it. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's Lemke to the plate. Fastball. Call it strike. It's going to be a little bit delayed call for me because the umpire has a little bit of a delayed signal, so I don't want to call the pitch before the umpire here. 1-1 now to McEwen. Lemke to the plate. Curveball hit by McEwen again towards short. Nice pick up there by the shortstop. Good throw to first. Man, this Lincoln infield is doing work today, no question.
Next up, number 17.
All right, here's Leighton Lage, who flew out with the bases loaded to end the last game. Hit 2 deep flyouts in the last game, but just couldn't get a base hit. So hopefully he can get something going here. I'll tell you, this guy, they're hitting the ball off of Lemke here, but can't get any hits right now. Now Lemke to the plate, another curveball, and there's strike one. Dropped it in there right over around the belt. Nice pitch. 0-1 to Lage. Lemke doing a good job keeping him off balance, although, Pioneer 2 hard hit balls so far. And Lage swings at another curveball, fouls it off out of play to the right side. 0-2. All right, let's see if he comes with another curve here at 0-2 or if he tries to sneak a fastball by him. No balls, 2 strikes on Leighton Lage, the number 3 hitter for Pioneer. Cass, the designated hitter, on deck. All right, here's Lemke to the plate. It's a fastball and taken for Lage for a called strike 3. Right above the belt. Lage is having a hard time. Pioneer having a hard time with Lemke. All right, at the end of 1, it is Pioneer nothing and Lincoln nothing. Let's see if Pioneer can turn it around. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. My name is Jeff Cass. All right, so it looks like the Lincoln will have Samuelson, Lemke, and Petrowski to lead off this inning against McEwen. Searsman fires the ball down. Nice throw. Still blustery up here. Cold, windy Michigan baseball day here in early May. All right, McEwen looking in now. Samuelson gets ready in the box. McEwen to the wind. Fastball popped up to the right side. Here comes Adair. Adair calls off Loy and kind of makes an underhanded basket catch there. Not exactly what you want to see, but he held on to it. It looked like he called off Loy at the last second. Wind kind of blowing it back in a little bit. Perfect for McEwen, though. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now the lefty Lemke, the pitcher, will try to help himself. I'm always a little bit fastball fouled off for strike 1. I'm always a little bit astonished that you can see a pitcher pitch, you know, like a couple innings, like maybe 3 innings, I think, that Lemke did, and then sit down for half an hour because of the break between games, and then come back and pitch well. Ground ball to Loy at second. He fires to first, and they get him. 2 outs. Nice job by Loy there. So good job by McEwen. 2 outs and 3 pitches so far this inning. That's what you want to do. Be efficient like that so you can last deep in the game. Here's Petrowski, the designated hitter for Lincoln. McEwen throws a fastball. That ball grounded through the left side for a base hit for Petrowski. So first hit of the day for either team. First base runner for either team. Petrowski reaches first base on a ground ball that Kubaki dove for on the left side, but it got through to left field. Now number 29, Sullivan, Labadie, the center fielder. Petrowski leading off first. McEwen to the set. Now to the plate. Ball's in the dirt. A little bit of a double pump there from Searsma. Couldn't get a grip on the ball as Petrowski stole on the first pitch. So he's down at second base in scoring position now. 2 outs. 1 ball, no strikes on Labadie. McEwen shrugs. Takes a look, comes to the set. Takes a look at second. Not much of a lead out there. Now to the plate. Again in the dirt. It gets by Searsma. And that will send Petrowski to second base. I wouldn't really call that a wild pitch. It was kind of right in front of Searsman, just kind of leaked through his legs. So the runner down at third base now, 90 feet away. 2-0 on the batter. Let's see if McEwen can battle back here, get a ground ball, get out of this inning. No score here. Top of the second, Lincoln versus Pioneer. Second game of this doubleheader on this cold and blustery day, not blistery. Ow. Another pitch in the dirt. That one blocked nicely by Searsma. So 3 balls, no strikes on the batter. McEwen being very efficient so far this inning until this batter. Now standing behind the mound, trying to reset, gather himself, tucks in his shirt. Now gets the sign. Labadie leads off third base. McEwen to the plate. There's a strike. Fastball right. I shouldn't, again, the umpire calls it late. I should delay my call, but it just looked like a strike right at the bell right down the middle, and it was. 3 balls, 1 strike. McEwen looks in again. Now set to the plate. That ball hit out to center field. Little bit of a blooper. Will they get there? Yes, it's a diving catch by Pike. Pike out in left center comes in and makes the catch. That saved a run. Nice play by the left-handed left fielder, Elliot Pike, to keep Lincoln off the board there. So, at the end of 1.5, it is 0-0 here. Pioneer coming to bat. It'll be Cass, probably Adair and Hogue is what I'm guessing. Yeah, Cass, Adair, and Hogue against Lemke again. Now, again, Pioneer can hit this guy. I know they can. They just got to be confident up there and, you know, hit the ball hard. See it and hit it. He's not really throwing it by him. But I'll tell you, Lemke's doing a heck of a job. Keeps them off balance, gets that curveball in often for strike one. And comes back with the fastball, sometimes another curveball. You know, doesn't walk anybody, doesn't hit anybody. Very efficient out there. All right, and wind seems to have died down a little bit, so it's not quite as cold. That's good. Like to see that. Maybe one of these days we'll have an actual spring day out here. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. My name is Jeff Cass. I am an English teacher here at Pioneer, 10th grade English, and also creative writing. Walked out here just in time for the first game, teaching 10th grade English. We were talking about Catcher in the Rye and Holden Caulfield and what he's going through and all of that. All right, here's Cass, the big right-handed hitter, stepping into the box. Labadie looks in. I'm sorry, no, Lemke looks in. Curveball, Cass hits a fly ball to the right side. Looks like trouble. Nice play by the second baseman. Another diving catch in foul territory. So Cass is on the curb, but just kind of popped it up. And another foul ball to the right side. Cass struggling a little bit with the bat these days, but hopefully he'll come around. Here comes Adair. Just got under that one a little bit. Man, that second baseman made a nice play. That's the second one he's kind of made a diving play on today. Actually, I don't even know if it's the same one. I think that might be a different second baseman. Adair looks at a fastball right down the middle. No balls, one strike. Probably, you know, not trying to be a little patient, not let this guy, not let Lemke just get 3 outs on 3 pitches here. And now there's the breaking pitch, grounded to the left side foul. No balls, 2 strikes on Adair. So, you know, he just keeps working. Lemke just keeps mowing him down. Not throwing hard, but he's throwing strikes and he's mixing that breaking pitch in, and Pioneer at the moment can't solve him. 0-2 now to Adair. Lemke looks in, comes to the plate, another curveball, another foul ball to left side. So it looks like Adair is on it. It's not necessarily throwing it by him here. Let's see if he'll switch it up and try to go with the fastball now. No balls, 2 strikes on Adair. To the plate, fastball, little low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, good layoff by Adair there. See if he comes back with the breaking pitch now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another breaking pitch, popped up. Left side, looks like third baseman's under it. 2 outs. Another one in foul territory. So 2 foul pop-ups here from Pioneer. Here comes Hogue. Hogue was the offensive catalyst for Pioneer last game, had a bunt base hit, and then scored on a base hit from Zumbrunnen and for Pioneer's only run, and then hit a deep fly ball that ended up being a double in the first game, but he wasn't able to score after that one. All right, here comes Lemke to the plate. Fastball, a little bit outside maybe or a little low. Ball 1 to Hogue. And here comes Lemke again. Curveball, swung out by Hogue and fouled off to the left side. Again, like very similar swing to it that Adair had there. Found that ball off left side. Pioneer just not getting the barrel right now. I think they will, though. Let's see. And here comes Lemke. Another curveball, and it's a little grounder to third. Nice scoop there. Fired across by the third baseman for Lincoln, and that is it. So 3 up, 3 down. That was Iacofano, I think. I don't really know how to say that. But the third baseman made a nice throw across the diamond there. 3 up, 3 down for Pioneer. Purple just needs to get those bats going somehow, some way. Thank you. Thank you. Umpire gives me a little compliment there. He says I'm doing a good job. That's good. Because I think sometimes I comment too much on the umpires. So that time I'll try to make sure I don't do that. I like being on the ump's good side. Here we are at Pioneer. Another scoreless ball game as we move to the top of the third here. McEwen still on the hill. Not sure Pioneer has a hit yet in this game, although Loic smoked the ball his first time up. And then, third baseman Fano is whatever, however you say his name. Sorry if I messed that up, people out there, but he made a really nice leap and grab on it. Yeah, Pioneer just then a couple pop-ups and a not too hard hit ground ball that inning. So I'll tell you, Lemke's doing a heck of a job keeping him off balance. All right, good throw by Searsman there in warm-ups, and now for Lincoln, it's going to be Sullivan, then Wynn, and then the top of the order. I think Sullivan is the second baseman who made the great catch last game, but he looks like he's out in left field this game. I think I can tell he's got a long mop of red hair here. I think that's why I can recognize him. First pitch, that's stroked out to right center. Looks like that's a little base hit. Good fastball by McEwen, which is kind of little line drive out to right center. Not a really hard hit ball, but it fell in. Found a hole. And so, good start for Lincoln this inning. Lincoln had a good start the first inning, but then a couple of base running errors. They got picked off, or they were out at third on a steal. That kind of killed their rally. Now, fastball from McEwen. Fouled off to the left side, 0-1. This is Wynn, the catcher. No balls, 1 strike. Sullivan leading off first. Pretty big lead there, might be taken off. McEwen throws over there, it's back easily. McEwen to the set. Throws over to first again. Runner's back safely. Definitely concerned about a steal here. No ball, 1 strike on the batter, Wynn. McEwen comes set. Wynn squares to the bunt. Throw to first, safe again. Now if it's in the major leagues, that would be a balk because you're only allowed 2 throws over, and then the third one, if you don't get him out, he goes down to second. But this is not the major leagues. We don't have that rule yet. McEwen to the plate. Fastball. There's a strike right at the belt. Oh, no ball. It's 2 strikes on the batter. Good job by McEwen getting ahead. Let's see if they send him here at 0-2. McEwen comes set, throws to first again. McEwen looking for the sign. Comes set. Now to the plate. Curveball, line drive over short. That's a base hit. Looked like Wynn was waiting for that one. Hit the line drive over short. First and second, nobody out now. Top of the order, left-handed batter. Let's see if they go for the bunt. Now in the first game, they bunted with their number 2 batter, who's one of their top hitters. He bunted, which was a little bit of a surprise perhaps. And that was a big play. Pioneer couldn't make the play and threw the ball out in right field. That resulted in the tying run and putting the go-ahead run down at third base. All right, so here's the leadoff batter, number 10, Lundell, the shortstop, who's doing a great job over there. Bats left, throws right. Ramsey in pinch running at first for the catcher, Wynn. Courtesy runner, I should say. There's a fastball and a ground ball to right side. It's past running into right field. Here comes Sullivan. He slips, but then the throw is still going to be late. He'll score. Ramsey holds at second. That's fortunate for Pioneer. Not sure why that throw didn't get in a little earlier, because he slipped and fell down, Sullivan, but then managed to come home and slide safely across the plate with a head-first dive. So Lincoln takes the early lead here, 1-0. Still runners at first and second with nobody out. So 3 straight hits here for Lincoln. Perhaps, Lincoln hitting the ball will open it up for Pioneer too. We'll see. All right, McEwen coming in set now. Ramsey not much of a lead over there at second. McEwen to the plate. There's a fastball swing and a miss by Baller, the first baseman. Struck out his first time up. No balls, 1 strike now. Baller was the guy who bunted in the first game in this very situation. He squares, and it's a bunt back to McEwen. Let's see if McEwen can get that out first now. Got him. He got him just barely as Loy got over there. Pioneer needs to make sure those second basemen gets the first baseman a little quicker, or first base doesn't charge and sees that play. All right, so the sacrifice is effective for Baller. So second and third now with one out. Big batter here. A base hit would bring in 2 more runs. And we're in the top of the third right now. Lincoln leading 1-0. All right, McEwen comes set. Now to the plate. Curveball, swing and a miss, blocked nicely by Searsma. Ball down in the dirt, but good pitch there by McEwen. Gets ahead 0-1 now here on Iacofano. McEwen comes set. Now to the plate. Another curveball. There's a strike 2. That one broke right over the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Now, will he try and gas him up with the fastball? Probably looking for the curve, I would imagine. Ramsey, not much of a lead over there at third. Here comes McEwen. It's a fastball right down the middle, and he froze him. Strike 3. Nice sequence there by McEwen. Curveball in the dirt, curveball over the plate, fastball right down the middle. I think that was Iacofano probably looking for that curve. All right, here's Samuelson. See if Pioneer can get out of this with just 1 run. McEwen to the set. Now to the plate. Curveball. Strike 1. Another nice pitch. Broke down right across the plate over the knees. No balls, 1 strike. McEwen looking in. Comes set. Fastball right down the middle. That's got to be strike 2. Oh, not a call. Okay. Didn't get the call. Maybe it's a little inside, maybe a little high. Not sure. Look good from here, but, umpire got a better vantage point than me. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good fastball right there from McEwen. Comes set. Ramsey not much of a lead at third. Another curveball, a little low. Oh, but he gets the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Okay, broken right over the knees, I guess. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Now let's see if he tries to gas him up again with that fastball, or if he'll come back with the curve. 2 outs, runner on third. Lincoln up 1-0, top of the third inning. Curveball, little dribbler, foul. Good job by Samuelson to ruin that pitch. McEwen looking in. Now comes set. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. The pitch, fastball a little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Scoreboard had it wrong, but it's 2-2 now. Here we go. First base is open. McEwen looking in. Ramsey peering toward that plate, trying to get a lead. Now McEwen to the plate. Curveball just inside. Full count. Good layoff there by Samuelson, who's hasn't swung. Oh, well, he did swing at 1. He fouled off 1 curveball so far. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. McEwen can still throw his best pitch here with first base open. Now he comes to the plate. Curveball in the dirt. Laid off by Samuelson. He was tempted, but he didn't swing. And so it's ball 4. Nice at bat there. Here comes Coach Sullivan now. So talk to McEwen on the mound here. Lemke now, the lefty coming to plate. I'm sure he'd like to get a hit here and help himself. Sullivan talking it over with McEwen and Searsma. Be a good thing if Pioneer could get out of this inning with just 1 run, the way they've been, snake bit at the plate today. You don't want to see him give up a bunch of runs here. But 2 outs. See if they can get a ground ball or pop up, something like that.
Now batting number 8, Aiden Lemke.
All right, here we go. Resuming action. McEwen still from the set here. To the plate. Fastball hit to right field. And it looks like, oh, Adair makes a diving catch. He got a good break on that one. Another run-saving play by the defense. That's a couple for Pioneer. You had a dive by Pike out and left and a dive by Adair out and right. Saved a couple runs right there for sure. And so Pioneer will get out of that with just one run. Good swing by Lemke, but unfortunate for him. As a nice play out there by Adair out in right field. So let's see if Pioneer can get something going now as we move to the bottom of the third. Lemke jogs out to the mound with a 1-0 lead. For Pioneer, it'll be Pike, and then it looks like, Zumbrunnen, then Pike, and I think then the top of the order, I think. Oh, no, it's got to be 7, 8, 9, so. So it'll be, yeah, Zumbrunnen, Pike, and Searsma. 16-0. That's a big score for baseball. I'm talking the announcer here. The PA announcer announced the Slippery Rock game against Walsh College. Of course, a big inside joke for all the Wolverines fans who know that at one point Slippery Rock would play some games in the Pioneer Stadium, and so their scores were scores that people paid attention to. All right, so here's Zumbrunnen to the plate. Let's see if Nate can get something going here. Pioneer has not been able to solve the puzzle of Aiden Lemke so far. Again, not overpowering, but he's hitting his spots and good curveball. Starts Zumbrunnen off with a fastball that he swung right through. 0-1, once again, starting off with a strike, man. That's all what you got to do. There's the curveball, and swung on and fouled off by Zumbrunnen. And so Lemke quickly ahead, 0-2 on the first batter. Doing a great job out there, I'll tell you, man. The art of pitching, this kid, Lemke. Again, not overpowering, but he's just doing his thing. 0-2 now. Fastball, little bit high. Maybe a little high. Didn't get the call. Could have been strike 3 right there, though. That's for sure. All right. Now let's see if he's going to come back with the curveball. He is, and Zumbrunnen pops it up towards right center. Looks like center field is under it, or right's under it. Center fielder's under it. And so, one down. Zumbrunnen got his bat on it, but just underneath it too much. All right, here's 12, Elliott Pike, the sophomore, the lefty. Maybe it'll be a little easier for him with that curveball breaking in toward him as opposed to away from him, like it has been for the right-handers. Oh, look at this. The sun is making an appearance. We see some little bit of blue sky, and the sun's coming out from behind the clouds. How nice. Hit well by Pike up the middle, but played nicely by the shortstop, but he couldn't, knocked it down, but couldn't get a handle on it, so I think that's a base hit. I call that one a hit for Pike. So Elliott Pike, the first base runner for Pioneer in the second game. And here comes Griffin Searsma. Now let's see if Pioneer tries to bunt him over with one out and hope that Loy can see the ball the way he has been seeing it and get a base hit, or maybe they'll try to steal him. Pike's got some speed out there. Lemke to the set. That ball's hit well by Searsma. It's a base hit over to the third baseman's head, first and second. Here you go. All right, Pioneer, this is what you needed, a little rally. Got some traffic on the bases here. Nice little swing there by Searsma, first and second. And now Dishman's coming out. Ewan Lemons will come in and run for Searsma as a courtesy runner. Dishman coming out now to talk to Lemke. Don't know if he's going to take him. I'm not sure how many pitches Lemke's thrown. With the two games together, he's got to be around 80 at least, I'm guessing. Pioneer JV seems to be up 12-9 in their second game. I don't know what happened in their first game. All right, so Lemke's staying in here. And here is Loy. Big opportunity for Pioneer now. First and second, one out. Pioneer is going to need some luck, I think. Loy had a base hit last game, a little line drive over the first baseman's head off Lemke, and he smoked a line drive his first time up here off our That was caught by Iacofono. Curveball, dropped in for strike one. Nice pitch there by Lemke again. Man, he just doesn't, just gets ahead of every batter. That's what you got to do as a pitcher. Comes to the set, takes a look at second. Now the pitch, another curveball. Little bit low maybe. Lloyd thought about it, didn't offer at it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the catcher Wynn goes out there to talk to Lemke. Lloyd's seen the ball well today. Like I said, he smoked one in the first game. That nice play over there at third base by Iacofono, and he smoked another one in the second game also that Iacofono made a nice play on. So, Lloyd's been a little bit unlucky. Could have 3 or 4 hits today. At least 3, I'd say. Iacofono comes set. Takes a look over at second. The pitch. Oh, fly ball out to right center. The runner was going. Pike's got to hustle, get back to second base. He will, as the ball is caught by a center fielder. So Lloyd just got a little under it. Now 2 outs. Now let's see if McEwen can help himself. Pioneers got to get a hit one of these times sooner or later. Something's got to fall in. Here we go for McEwen. So first and second, 2 outs now after the hits by Pike and Searsma. Number 8 and 9 batters in the lineup. That's good that they're getting hits. Iacofono, we have timeout here by McEwen. Coach Dishman moving the outfielders around a little bit, putting the right fielder a little more towards the gap. Lemke looking in for the sign. Now comes set. To the plate. Fastball is up. Ball 1. I think that's the first batter in a while that he didn't go ahead 0-1 on the hitter. Pike leading off second. I don't know if he distracted him at all there. Big lead over there at first base by Lemons. Now to the plate, it's down low, and it's a double steal for Pioneer. They weren't holding him on, so Pike steals third, and Ewan goes to second, and now they give the intentional walk to McEwen and to bring up Lage. Lage is, great hitter, struggled a little bit against Lemke, but strong hitter. He can do some damage here. Bases loaded now, 2 outs. Same situation that ended the first game with Lage at the plate and bases loaded, 2 outs when he flew out deep to left center. All right, Lemke looking in now. Lage waving his pink bat at the plate. The pitch. Fastball. Little up, little out. Ball 1 to Lage now. One ball, no strikes to Lage. Bases loaded. Pioneer down by 1 here in the bottom of the third. First time they've threatened in this game off Lemke. Now Lemke comes set to the plate. Breaking pitch hit hard by Lage, but right at the shortstop. Looked like the base runner beat him to the base, but they didn't get the call. Looked like McEwen might have beat the shortstop to the base there, but they don't get the call, and so once again, Pioneer fails to score, but at least they got some traffic on the bases that inning. A hard hit ball by Lage, but just right at the shortstop, who made a nice play out there, picked it up and ran to second base. It looked like McEwen almost beat that, but they did not get the call. All right, so we go to the top of the fourth. Lincoln with the 1-0 lead. Pioneer still struggling to score here against the Rail Splitters. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com live from Pioneer High School. My name is Jeff Cass, once again standing in for your regular play-by-play man, Mark Weissman here for ArborBroadcasting.com. McEwen walks slowly out to the mound. A little unfortunate for Pioneer. That ball hit pretty well by Lage, but right up the middle, allowing the shortstop to pick it off and just run to second base. All right, so this inning it looks like leading off for it will be, I think, Porowski, the DH. Porowski got a base hit last time. I think came around to score the only run here. Well, actually, he wasn't the one who scored, but he did get a base hit his first time up. McEwen leading off, starting this inning with 40 pitches, so he certainly can go, at least a couple more, 3 more innings, really, if he stays efficient here. McEwen looks in. Now to the wind. Fastball, ground ball to short, taken by Hogue. Over to first, and that's 1 out, 1 down. 1 pitch, 1 out. Love to see that. Good job there by Hogue. Nice start for McEwen. 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting for Lincoln, number 29, Turner Labby.
All right, Labby now. Another ground ball to short. Good fastball. Picked up nicely by Hogue. Over to first, and got him. Labby got down that line quickly, but a good throw by Hogue got him. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. That's what you like to see. And here's Sullivan, who scored the only run for Lincoln so far on that headfirst dive across the plate. McEwen to the plate. Another fastball right down the middle. There's strike 1. Good start. McEwen 3 fastballs so far, all strikes. This inning. Now to the wind. Curveball, little up. 1 ball, 1 strike. McEwen looking in. Now to the plate. Fastball, little blooper to center. Lage falls down, but makes the play. Nice job by Lage. He slipped. Looked like that one might have a chance of falling in, but he recovered quickly, made the play. So good inning for McEwen right there. Maybe threw about 6 or 7 pitches that inning, maybe 6 pitches that inning. No scores, so Pioneer will come to the plate here in the bottom of the 4th. Try to get something going, down 1-0 against Lemke and Lincoln. It'll be Cass, Hogue, Cass, Adair, and Hogue. See if they can get something going. Lemke just dropping those curveballs in, throwing that fastball in. Again, not overpowering with his speed, not really like dominant stuff, but just keeping the hitters off balance and throwing strike after strike after strike. All right, there's a throw from Wynn down to second. All right, here comes Cass. Let's see if Cass can get something going here. Real good hitter, just struggling a little bit right now. Let's see if he can get something going. Get on base here and see if Pioneer can score a run. All right, here's Cass into the box now. Labadie most likely will start him off with the curve. That'd be my guess. We'll see. I'm not Lemke. Here's the pitch, the curve. Cass hits it hard, but right at the shortstop. Goodness gracious. Fires across, and that's 1 pitch, 1 out. So Cass hit the ball hard, but right, they had him played perfectly right over there. Another curveball. He swung at it, hit it good, but Pioneer just cannot get a break here. Here comes Adam Adair now. Let's see if Adair can get a hit. 1 pitch, 1 out. This game's flying by here. Fastball, Adair hits a line drive toward left center, but tracked down by the left fielder. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Have we ever had a faster baseball game here? Oh my goodness, I don't know. Both these pitchers can go deep if we keep having deep in the game, if we keep having that. All right, here comes Hogue. Number 2, Finn Hogue now. Lemke to the plate. Curveball, little high. Almost a strike, though. Very close right there. Ball 1 to Hogue. Now the pitch. Fastball dribble toward third. Taken easily there by, well, that ball's low, but a nice throw. Gets him. Iacofono threw him out, and 3 up, 3 down for Pioneer. At the end of 4, it's Lincoln 1, Pioneer nothing. They're trying, Pioneer, but they just can't get the bat on the ball exactly where they want it, you know. Let's see, pretty decent hard hit balls. Well, Cass hit the ball hard right at short there. Adair hit a pretty decent ball to left, and, you know, Hogue grounded to third, and that was it. All right, here comes McEwen, walking out to the mound again. One nothing Lincoln here. Second half of this doubleheader. Lincoln won the first game 2-1, so not a lot of offense from either team today. Both games. Pitchers have been doing really great job. Lemke just tying Pioneer in knots. You know, again, like I said, he's not throwing 90 miles an hour out there. You're looking at a Pioneer team that knocked out some D1 pitchers this year and, you know, have had some good games with the bat, but, man, they've struggled in these 3 against Lincoln. No strike, nice throw from Searsman down to second base there. Now Wynn comes to the plate, the number 9 batter. He had a base hit last time. Was part of the rally that helped Lincoln score their run. McEwen looks in, now to the plate. Fastball, right down the middle, strike 1. Good start for McEwen. Both these pitchers just being outstanding today. McEwen to the wind. Curveball popped up to center. Looks like Lage is there. He's got it. Again, 2 pitches, 1 out. Nice job there for McEwen. Again, he's keeping the Lincoln batters off balance too. Now the leadoff batter, the shortstop, who's done such a nice job today, and with his glove, Lundell, 1 for 2. He did have a base hit his last time up. That ground ball that got past Zumbrun and dove for it, but couldn't get his glove on. First pitch, there's a strike, fastball. Nice job there by McEwen to get ahead. Now looking in. To the wind. McEwen to the plate. Fastball up. 1 ball, 1 strike now. McEwen to the plate. Fly ball, left field, and fouled out of play. Down on the JV field where there's no longer any players. Practice is over, I think. I think it was freshmen actually practicing out there today because JV is playing at Lincoln. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Good job, McEwen getting ahead. Now to the plate. Strike through the fastball, froze him on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by McEwen. 2 outs. Now Caleb Baller, the big first baseman, number 18. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. McEwen. Fastball popped up to center. It looks like Lage is under it, so another outstanding inning for McEwen. Again, very efficient. And we'll move to the bottom of the 5th. Pioneer down 1-0. So Pioneer will have Zumbrunnin, Pike, and Searsma. That's how they got something going. Last time they had some runners, Pike and Searsma both got base hits. So hopefully they can replicate that success. Maybe Zumbrunnin can get something going early here. But Lemke doing a nice job, you know, the art of pitching, just mixing it up, hitting his spots, throwing those breaking pitches early in the count, keeping them off balance. Zumbrunnin is certainly capable of hitting the ball a long way, but also capable of getting base hits. He had a base hit in the first game, drove in the only run for Pioneer. Drove home Hogue, who gotten on base with a bunt single and then got to second on an errant pickoff throw and then scored on the base hit by Zumbrunnin. All right, let's see if Nate can make something happen here. Nate the junior, really excellent student. I was lucky enough to have him in English 10 next year. Also a terrific musician. Plays the stand-up bass for Pioneer Orchestra. All right, Lemke comes up to the rubber. Takes his look. Now to the plate. Curveball down low. Good layoff there by Zumbrunnen. One of the first times that we've seen Lemke miss with that curveball early in the count. Now Lemke to the plate. Curveball, that one's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here now to Zumbrunnen. Now Lemke to the plate. Fastball. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Across the belt. See if he'll come back with that fastball or throw him the breaking pitch. Here he comes, 1-2. Fastball with changeup, I guess. I was even a little slower. Fouled off by Zumbrunnen. Good job just keeping his hands back, getting a piece of that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, at least he's thrown 4 pitches so far this inning and doesn't have 2 outs yet. So at least they're making him work a little bit here. Now to the plate. Fastball. Zumbrunnen hits it hard. Shortstop in the hole. Nicely backhanded. Good throw. It's in the dirt, though. And the first baseman Baller dug it out. Zumbrunnen down here. Looks like he might have tripped on the bag over there. Now he gets up and hobbles off the field. Appears to be okay. Nice play by the shortstop. Nice backhanded. The throw was in the dirt. Looked for a second like Baller might have bobbled it, but he held on to it. So 1 out, and here comes Pike. Coach Knorr over there and Coach Johnson talking to Zumbrunnen, still limping. The trainer is coming over to take a look. Now Coach Knorr heads back to third base. I'll tell you that Lincoln infield's doing a heck of a job defensively. You know, Lundell's got very good hands over there at short, and that was a nice play over there at first base. That could have thrown easily, could have gotten by him. All right, here's Pike, who had a base hit last time up the middle. Coach Dishman moving the infielders around now. Lemke looks in, now to the wind. Curveball. That's strike 1, outside corner. That's what we're used to seeing from Lemke. Drop that curveball in for strike 1, man. He just looks calm out there, and he just like, not a big guy, but just killing Pioneer. That ball's outside. I don't know how many pitches he's up to now for the day, but it's got to be probably at least 80, I would imagine. Through 3 innings first game, and now he's into the 5th here in the second game. Now to the plate. Hard ground ball, but 2-hopper right to Lemke. He underhands it over to first base. 2 dead. Now Searsma. Searsma had a base hit last time, too. Probably Pioneer's most solid base hit this game. Little line drive to left field. Man, Lemke just doing a great job out there. Just masterful, keeping Pioneer off balance. And then the defense has done a really nice job behind him, too. All right, Lemke to the wind. There's a fastball. Right down the middle, strike 1. Broke up the pattern of starting off the batter with the curveball there. Lemke looking in. Fastball up, but Searsma swings out. Heads up. Foul ball back toward the softball field. A dog goes to chase it and picks it up. Leaves it over there by the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes here to Searsma. Man, Lemke just doing a good job getting ahead of the hitters here. Take comes in for the sign. Now the pitch. Fouled off, breaking pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Good job of ruining that one by Searsma. No balls, 2 strikes. Number 8 on the mound, number 8 at the plate here. We'll see which number 8 gets the better of the other one. First time it was Searsma with the base hit. Now the pitch, and that's popped up toward right field. Second baseman looks like he's under it. Looks like the right fielder would have got there too. So once again, 3 up, 3 down for Pioneer. Another great job by Lemke. And here comes McEwen again. Let's see if Pioneer can keep Lincoln off the board one more time and then try to get that tying run in the 6th. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com, coming to you live from Pioneer High School. Lincoln with the 1-0 lead here as we move to the top of the 6th, I think. Yeah, top of the 6th. This game just flying along. Less than an hour so far to get into the 6th inning. Here comes McEwen walking out to the mound. Pioneer will have the top of the order up next inning, so, you know, maybe they can get something going. Maybe they can break through. You can see Searsman getting his gear on. Nesbitt warming up McEwen right now. Nesbitt did a nice job pitching against Lincoln on Monday. And here comes Searsma. Searsma fires the ball down to second, and here comes Iacofono to lead off. For Lincoln. McEwen at the mound, picks up the sign. Now to the wind. Fastball grounded toward third, and it's past Kubaki into left field. So a leadoff base hit there for Iacofono, who threatens to go to second, but hangs out at first base as the throw comes in. Here comes Samuelson, cleanup hitter. Now see if they'll bunt him over or what he'll do. Or maybe they'll have Iacofono run. Good start for Lincoln this inning. McEwen throws over to first, Iacofono back. Samuelson getting that bat tucked behind his ear here at the plate. The pitch, little low, fastball just down below the knees. 1 ball, no strikes to Samuelson. Big lead there for Iacofono. Oh, and the ball gets by Searsma. Pitch that outside, Searsma couldn't block it, and now Iacofono gets down to second base. So 2 balls, no strikes to Sullivan here. Let's see if they put the bunt on now to Samuelson, not Sullivan, I'm sorry, to Samuelson. See if they put the bunt on now to try to get Iacofono to third base. McEwen takes a look at second. Steps back off the mound as Loy kind of wandered in towards second base. This is where it's dangerous for Pioneer, because if Loy is guarding second base and they try to put the bunt down and Zumbrun charges, it's already been tough for the second baseman to get over there. Here's the pitch, curveball. That's over to play for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike from McEwen to Samuelson. Samuelson did not make a move to square there, even though Zumbrun in on the grass. Kabaki back even with the bag at third base. Now he squares. Curveball. Did he leave it out there? He didn't. 3 balls, 1 strike. So three balls, 1 strike now. McEwen looking in. Comes set to the plate. There's the bunt, fouled off. Popped up behind the backstop. It's a little bit of a break there for Pioneer. It could be, depending on what Samuelson ends up doing. Unlikely he'll bunt with 2 strikes now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if McEwen can dial it up and get a strikeout here. Takes a look at second base. He's still squaring with 2 strikes. The pitch, and it is a bunt to the right side. Throw to first. They got him. So he gets the bunt down with 2 strikes. Good job sacrificing right there by the cleanup batter Samuelson. He got the bunt down. Nice play by McEwen to get that out of first and for Lloyd to get over there. Now Pioneer brings the infield in with 1 out and Iacofono at first. Here's that left-handed batter, Lemke. Lemke been pretty solid with the bat today. The pitch, another bunt is fouled off. Looked like they had the squeeze on. Maybe the safety squeeze was popped up and out of play. Interesting. I don't know if it's a suicide squeeze or a safety. It looks like he wasn't coming all the way hard down the line there. But he might have stopped once he saw the ball going up in the air. Infield in. Kubaki creeping in only about 60 feet away from the plate. Same with, and there's a swing and a foul ball by Iacofono. Or sorry, swing and a foul ball by Lemke. Sorry to get the players mixed up. 0-2 now. Need that best pitch right here. Probably not going to bunt with 2 strikes, although they just did bunt with 2 strikes. So you never know, I guess. Dishman's gotten faith in these players that they can do what he wants them to. See if Lemke can help himself here. Now McEwen to the plate. Fastball, strike 3 called. Froze him on a pitch on the outside corner. Big strikeout there for McEwen. Now Petrowski, the designated hitter, who's got 1 for 2 on the day, had the first base hit for Lincoln off McEwen. So Pioneer infield back. Big hitter here. Pioneer struggling to score runs. Definitely doesn't want to let a second one come in with only 2 more times at the plate. Nice fastball right there from McEwen. That might be one of his fastest fastballs he's thrown today. Fouled off by Petrowski. No balls, 1 strike now. All right, McEwen now set. No balls, 1 strike on Petrowski. McEwen comes to the plate. Curveball's up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Iacofono leading off third. 2 outs. 1-0 here in the 6th. Lincoln up. McEwen comes set. Now to the plate. That ball's down low. Good job by Searsma keeping it in front of him. 2 balls, 1 strike. First base is open, so you know McEwen can still throw whatever he wants here. Doesn't have to give in to the batter. McEwen comes set to the plate. Curveball popped up foul. Nice pitch by McEwen right there. Tough pitch to hit for sure. Had Petrowski off balance. 2 balls, 2 strikes right now. Top of the 6th inning, Lincoln up 1-0. Good baseball game. 2 good games today. Great pitching performances. Now McEwen comes set to the plate. Fastball up high. Looked like he might have tried to put a little extra juice on that one. Got a little high, 3-2. Full count now. Again, he just has to make his best pitch here. Doesn't need to give in. First base open. And second base open for that matter. Here's McEwen now. To the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball right at the belt. Nice job by McEwen making a big pitch right there. All right, let's see if Pioneer gets something going. Top of the order right here. Going to the bottom of the 6th. Lemke's still out there for his 9th inning of the day today, I think. I want to say he pitched 3 in the first game, and now he's going into the 6th. My goodness. What an effort by Aiden Lemke out there for Lincoln today. All right, it'll be Alex Loy, the senior, leading off, followed by McEwen, who the Lincoln strategy seems to intentionally walk a lot, and then it'll be Lage and Cass, and hopefully Pioneer can get something going here.
Back to JV action. Bottom of the 5th, Ann Arbor Pioneer 14, Lincoln 10.
Another slugfest in the JV game. Pioneer up 14-10 in the 5th.
Lincoln is on the Pioneer 35-yard line.
Some of that hitting from the JV team needs to rub off on the varsity here, and they got to score some runs. But I'll tell you, the Lincoln defense has been great. Pioneers had a bunch of hard hit balls, and Lincoln defense has made a bunch of really nice plays. All right, here comes Loy. Loy's been seeing the ball pretty well today. See if he can get something going. Good hitter. Good leadoff guy. McEwen on deck. All right, here's Loy. Now Lemke to the plate. Curveball. Little inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Started him off with a curve once again. See if he stays with that. Another curve. That one again a little bit inside maybe. They're close though. These pitches are close. 2 balls, no strikes to Loy. It's not like he's missing by a wide margin here. 2-0. Loy can be a little patient here now. Try and work a walk. Oh, that ball hits him, I believe. Yes, it did, off the shoulder. So first bout of maybe a little bit of wildness from Lemke there. And Coach Dishman will call time. Head out to the mound. So good start for Pioneer this inning with Loy, one of their better base runners over at first base. Now we'll see if Pioneer will put a play on. Maybe they'll have McEwen bunt him over, or maybe they'll see if Loy can steal. We'll see. I don't think Lemke wants to come out of this game. I don't even know if Lincoln had anybody warming up. I didn't see anyone down the bullpen, but he's throwing a lot of pitches today. Looks like he's staying in as Coach Dishman comes off the mound. All right, so you got McEwen, Lage, and Cass. They got to score a run here with those bats. Middle of the order. Make something happen now. We'll see if Pioneer is willing to give up an out and sacrifice him over, or if they'll try and get him down on a steal. Sure, you want him at second base. You don't want a double play, that's for sure. Pretty big lead over there by Loy. Lemke takes a look, now steps off the rubber. Try to send Loy back. Very tense here. Pioneer trying to score a run somehow, some way. To the set, Lemke. Now there goes Loy. Oh, and there he goes back. He had a good jump. Oh, I think he had that base stolen. Strike one called there on, it was a fake, but I think he had that base stolen right there. 0-1 now on McEwen. Back, throws to first, ball's in the dirt, picked up nicely by Baller at first base. Loy back safely. All right, now McEwen back in the box. Lemke looks, takes a look over there at Loy. Now to the plate, Loy again fakes it, and another pitch for a strike. Wynn throws to first base. Loy back safely, just barely. Nice throw over there by Wynn. No balls, 2 strikes here on McEwen. Now there goes Loy, and that ball's popped up toward the right side. Could be trouble. Could be trouble. It drops in. It drops in. Now Loy went off the base. Now he gets a second just barely. So a bloop base hit. Loy started running, then started running back toward first. The ball fell in, and there was a throw to second, and he almost made it. I mean, they almost threw him out, but he just barely made it there. So first and second, nobody out to Pioneer's top hitter, Leighton Lage here. Now Lage has struggled a little bit against Lemke here, but maybe he'll break things up right here. Lemke at the stretch. He's been starting Lage off with the curveball. Here he comes to the plate. It's the curveball, and Lage bunches it toward the right side. That could be a problem. Gets him at first base. All right, here's Cass with 1 out and a runner on third. Castle really needs to get a base hit here or somehow put that ball in play and bring this run home. Cass has been hitting the ball, but not necessarily like super hard. Infield in here. Starting off with the curveball pretty much every at-bat here. All right, Lemke to the stretch. Loy at third. McEwen at second. Now Lemke to the plate. Cass swings and fouls it back. Got a fastball to start, kind of hacked at it. Fouled back behind the plate, he's on it. Now we'll see if he comes with another fastball or if he tries to break up his timing with that curveball. Infield kind of not all the way in, about halfway here. Cass looking intently, focused. Lemke trying to come to the plate. Now comes to the set, to the plate. Curveball, Cass fouls it off right side, and that could be caught. It's caught. Oh, once again, Cass fouls the ball up, a little pop-up. Can't get it done. Now Adam Adair hopefully can get a base hit of some sort here. Cass really struggling at the plate right now. He's not going to be happy about that one, that's for sure. That was his chance right there to drive in a run. All right, here comes the dare. 2 outs now, runners at second and third. Let's see if Adair can get a base hit. Bring at least one run in. Oh, we got a balk. Oh, my goodness. Pioneer will score a tying run on the balk. Oh, wait, Coach Dishman is trying to. The umpire's talking about it, trying to talk it over. Coach Dishman trying to make his argument here. The umpire is saying there's no more discussion, and it looks like this game is tied up. All right, 1-1 here. Tie game. Coach Dishman frustrated. I understand it. His argument was that the pitcher had never come set. I personally wasn't watching it closely enough to make a comment one way or the other. But now Adair's up here with a runner at third, 2 outs, and the game is tied on a balk. Now Lemke to the plate. Curveball. There's a strike. Strike one. So Pioneer ties it up on a, without really the benefit of a base hit here. Foul ball, fouled off, kind of a little weak swing there in the curveball by Adair. Man, Pioneer's just having a hard time with Lemke, that's for sure. They're struggling to get a good piece of the ball here. But, they got a couple guys on, and there we go. All right, here comes the pitch. 0-2 to Adair. The curveball, ground ball, little dribbler towards short. Nice play, fire to first. They got him. All right, so 1-1. Pioneer scores a run and a disputed run here, but they tie it up. So it's 1-1 as we move into the 7th. Gosh, what a game! What a ball game here. We'll probably have some time for extra innings if it doesn't, change here. But top of the 7th, I'm sure Lincoln will be fired up to try to get something going here. Pioneer with 3 hits on the day. Lemke just, doing a great job. Only 1 strikeout for Pioneer, but 3 hits on the day. And, in some big moments, he's making pitches, and Pioneer's popping them up or grounding them out, right? Lincoln has 5 hits on the day and struck out 5 times. McEwen's walked 1 batter. And Lemke's walked 1 and hit 1. So, a heck of a job by both pitchers so far, right? I guess, yeah. Guess that, McEwen hit 1 also. So 1 walk and 1 hit by pitch by both pitchers, both pitching really wonderfully. All right, Ramsey coming in to pitch hit. He was their cleanup hitter in the first game. I was not in the hitting lineup today, but did start, pitched well in the first game. Here comes McEwen to the plate. Curveball, a little bit up. Oh, nope, called strike, sorry. Strike 1, right across the letters, I guess. 0-1 here to Ramsey. Good start for McEwen, way to get ahead of the hitter. Now he comes in with the fastball, swung on and fouled back. Tried to check his swing, but hit his bat. Ball bounce goes back toward the Pioneer softball field, 0-2. Good job by McEwen to get ahead. Now McEwen to the wind. Fastball, again high, swung out by Ramsey, fouled back. Once again, almost the same spot toward the softball backstop. Good job ruining that pitch. Now McEwen looking in, comes to the wind. Fastball right down the middle, he froze him, strike 3. Maybe he thought he was going to go with the curve, I don't know. but it was a fastball not as high, more down toward the knees. He looked at it. One gone. See if McEwen can get through this one and Pioneer can somehow get a run the next inning. All right, here we go. Here goes McEwen. To the plate. Little bit inside with the fastball. Good pitch, just maybe a little bit inside. 1-0 to, I think this is Sullivan, maybe. I'll check in a second. There's a fastball for the strike, 1-1. Yeah, this is Sullivan, the left fielder. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now McEwen in again at the curveball, grounded towards McEwen, who got a glove on it. Going to be hard to get him at first. Fired over there by Loy. Nice play by Alex Loy. All right, 2 outs for McEwen. 1 more to get right here, and Pioneer and go hit. It's the catcher Wynn. He's a solid hitter. He's 1 for 2 in this game. Looks like he's getting pinch hit for. Here comes number 20. All right, number 20 in here for pinch hitting. Here comes McEwen with the pitch. There's a fastball for a strike right down the middle. Good start for McEwen. See if he comes back with another fastball, or McEwen really hitting the zone now, or if he'll go with the curve. Curveball, another beautiful pitch. Strike 2. Oh, that's a beautiful curveball right there. Right across at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. McEwen way ahead here. Good job by McEwen. He and Lemke have just been pounding the zone all day, keeping everybody off balance. There's a fastball a little bit up. Definitely had him frozen enough. If that was over the plate, I think that would have been strike 3. A little bit up. 1 ball, 2 strikes for McEwen. McEwen comes to the wind. Now to the plate. In curveball in the dirt. Blocked by Searsma, but it bounced it over toward the Lincoln dugout. Good thing he didn't swing at that. He probably would have got to first base, I think. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Good patience by the hitter, but again, if he would have swung and missed, he probably would have made first on that one. Now McEwen looking in to the wind. Fastball, swing and a miss. Strike 3. What an outing by Avery McEwen. 7 innings. Not over yet. If Pioneer can't get any hits, he's going to have to come out for the 8th. But wow, what great 7 innings by Avery McEwen. 1 run on a kind of, neither team really got to earn the run that they got, I would say. Well, actually, that's not true. I think Lincoln did have a bunch of hits that inning. So here we go. Lemke's out here for the bottom of the 7th. And it will be Hogue, Zumbrunnen, and Pike. Now, that combination of hitters in the first game did score a run when Hogue bunted, got on base with the bunt, and then Zumbrunnen got the base hit. So let's see if Pioneer can get one right here and put this thing away, not have to take it to extras. Finn Hogue, the senior. I'll tell you, man, you got to give credit to every pitcher who took the hill today. Ramsey, Lorenz, Adair, Lemke, and McEwen have all pitched really, really well today. You know, the hitting maybe because it's cold, it's a little harder, I don't know, but I think the defense for both teams has done well, and the pitching has been outstanding for both teams. All right, here comes Finn Hogue. Let's see if he can get something going. Finn got a lot of speed, so if he gets on base, you know, he could potentially steal a base. We'll see. Got to get on base first. All right, here's Lemke looking in for the sign. Comes to the plate. Curveball taken by Hogue for strike 1. Once again, he's dropping that strike 1 right in there. Nice job by Lemke to get ahead. Lemke looks in. Now to the plate. Curveball hit well by Hogue out to left field. Left fielder going back on it. He's got it right before the warning track. Nice swing by Hogue, but unfortunately handled well by the left fielder. And now here comes Zumbrunnen. Let's see if Nate can do something here. I think he hit the ball hard last time, but right at the shortstop. All right, here comes Zumbrunnen. Here comes the pitch. Another curveball dropped right in there for strike 1. Oh, I didn't get the call. I'm sorry. Ball 1. Looked like a strike from here, but maybe it was a little inside. All right, here we go. Now Lemke coming to the plate. Another curveball. That one's up. 2-0 to Zumbrunnen. All right, Zumbrunen's got to be patient now. Pioneer nears a base runner. Here comes Lemke to the plate. There's a strike. Curveball over the plate. 3 curveballs to Zumbrunnen here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lemke throws. Another curveball swung on by Zumbrunnen and fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Goodness. Pioneer just trying to get something going here. 2-2 to Zumbrunnen. Here comes Lemke. Fastball, swing and a miss by Zumbrunnen. Little behind it. He must have been looking for the curveball that time. 2 balls, 2 outs here, nobody on. Here comes Elliot Pike, number 12. See if Pioneer gets something going with 2 outs. Searsma on deck, then the top of the order. Now Lemke to the plate. Hit well by Piper right at the shortstop, and he bobbles it. Still trying to make a throw, and he won't get there. The throw is wild, but backed up. Backed up nicely by the catcher. Pike gets back to first base safely, so hard hit ball, and one of the rare errors there by Lincoln. Now here comes Searsma. See if he can get a base hit, keep things going. This was the combination earlier in the game when Pike had a hit and then Searsma got a hit. Loy on deck. There's that curveball for strike 1. Just dropped in right over the plate. Pike taking a lead. Now the pitch to the plate. Curveball hit hard, but right at the shortstop. Lined nicely there by Searsma, but right at the shortstop. Hard hit ball. Unlucky for Pioneer. Lemke gets out of it. Now we go to the extra innings. It's the 8th. See if Pioneer can once again get him out in order and then try to come out and get a hit, get some hits in the bottom. Man, what a great day of baseball here today. These 2 teams evenly matched. Great pitching performances all day long for both teams. Good defense. See if Pioneer can get something going here. All right, here comes McEwen. Back out to the mound, walking slowly. All right, it's the top of the order here for Lincoln. It'll be Lundell, Baller, and Iaconfano. Searsma getting his gear on too. We go to the 8th inning. Free baseball here. Extra innings here in the 8th inning on this Wednesday evening. Winds died down some, but still chilly temperatures out here. Got to believe that's affecting the hitting somehow on both teams, but you know, Pioneer a couple hard hit balls that inning. Both Pike and Searsma hit the ball hard right at the shortstop. McEwen looks like he's still got some velocity up here on the mound. You're listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. You got to give props to James Wiseman, who's been out here for hours, hanging out next to me for this broadcast, doing a bunch of games every day for Pioneer Sports. Go ahead and make a donation to ArborBroadcasting.com, man. Family business. They're just kind of, not even a business, family enterprise out here doing the volunteer work to bring these sports to people who can't make it to the game. All right, here we go. Lundell steps in. McEwen eyes the plate. The pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Good start by McEwen. Now McEwen looks in again. Lundell steps out. Now back into the box. McEwen now to the plate. Fly ball to right field. Looks like Adair is under it. Oh, Lage comes all the way from center field. I'm not really sure why. Lage felt the need to call him off there. That seemed like a pretty obvious right fielder ball, but Lage made the play. One out there for McEwen. Good big out there. Get that leadoff batter. And now here comes Baller. Baller 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Not sure what's going on here. The coach is talking to the umpire. Looks like Norris talking about making some kind of switch, not sure what. Oh, Cass is in at first base. That's what's going on. Maybe Zumbrenham might be a little bit hurt. We saw that he had a hard time getting to the base on that ground ball that he hit before. And so now Cass in at first base. Not sure exactly what the conversation is here about. I don't know if they lose the DH if Cass comes into first base or what the story is. Now it looks like Karsh is coming in as well. And Karsh is going to third base, I think, for Kubaki. So A.J. Karsh, the sophomore, is coming in at third base. So some infield defense switches here. Big kind of break of momentum here. Not sure exactly why. All right, now it looks like we're ready to play here. Baller did bunt earlier. Now you wonder if with Pioneer getting a new first base and new third baseman in, you know, coming cold off the bench here, maybe they'll do it again. Nice curveball right there, strike one. Beautiful curve right at the knees from McEwen to get ahead of the batter. That's what you'd like to see. Fastball fouled back. 0-2. Good job getting ahead there by McEwen. See what he does here if he tries to smoke a fastball by him or go with that curve. 0-2. Fastball popped up to the right side. Cass goes after it, and it'll be out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on base here. Top of the 8th, we got a 1-1 tie. Lincoln won the first game 2-1. 2 tightly played ball games today. Tense, fun baseball. Here comes McEwen to the plate. Fastball hit deep to left center. That's trouble. And drops by the fence, and he'll get to second with a double. That stayed in the park because it was the deepest part of the park. But you got 1 out, runner on second here now. And the number 3 batter up here for nice at bat there. 0-2, hit that ball well out to left field, almost went out of the park. Got to the warning track. Now pinch runner, number 9, heads out to second base. They might try to steal third here. You could see that potentially happening with 1 out. McEwen takes a look. Now to the plate. Swing and a foul ball and a fastball. No balls, 1 strike now. McEwen gets ahead once again. Here's McEwen now to the set. Takes a look at second. To the plate. Down low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now here on Iacofano. Whoa, this is tense here. Here we go. 1-1. Man on second, top of the 8th inning. McEwen to the set. Takes a look at second. Now to the plate. Curveball popped up to center. That looks like it's going to be handled by Finn Hogue. 2 outs. And now it is Samuelson. Samuelson 0 for 1 on in this game with a walk. Did have a base hit in the first game, I think. Runner probably going to get a good break here from second. McEwen at the set. Takes a look to second. Now to the plate. Swing and hit hard in the hole. Dive. Here comes to the plate. He comes. Here comes the throw from Pike, and he'll hold up. Nice throw by Pike. Gets to Searsma. I think they had him if he would have kept running. Searsma kept it in front of him. All right, now you got first and third. And here's Lemke. Let's see if Lemke can do some damage, get his team ahead after he's pitched so well. Now, I would imagine that Pioneer will not throw down at second base. Although, I mean, if he gets no jump, maybe try to get that out before the guy in third scores. All right, Sullivan's going to bring everybody in to talk about it. Big hit there by Iacofano. Nicely handled by Pike out in left field, who charged and made a good throw to the plate to keep that run from scoring. But, you know, dire circumstances here. They had 2 outs. 2 outs still. Runners at first and third now. Coach Sullivan trying to make sure everybody knows what's going on if they put a play on here. Can't let Lincoln get a cheap run here by some kind of play. We'll see if they send the runner or what do they do. They let him get picked off, delayed steal. You got lots of options if you're Lincoln to try to get that run home from third. McEwen to the set. Takes a look at the runner third. Now to the plate. It's low. Runner just goes, and there's no throw. All right, a base hit could be 2 runs now, but 1-0. McEwen looks in. Now to the plate. Fastball hit to right center, right field. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run to throw to the plate, and he is safe there. 2-run score. Big hit. Big hit there by Lemke. What a star he's been today. Pitched 10 innings so far, plus the big hit in the second game. Now Lincoln goes up 3-1. Don't let that over, you know, you can't. McEwen's had an incredible outing today on the mound. Don't let that one hit there make you think he didn't pitch well, because he pitched great. All right, 2 outs, runner on first. Here comes McEwen to the set. The pitch, curveball, popped up. Who's got it? Who's got it? All right, Finn Hogue takes it to shortstop. All right, so Pioneer needs 2. 2 to tie, 3 to go ahead. Oh my goodness, what a day for Aiden Lemke. Pitched 10 innings already today. Gets the win in the first game. Going for the win in the second game here. Top of the order for Pioneer, you'll have Loy, McEwen, Lage, Cass, Adair, and Hogue. Hopefully they all hit, and hopefully they all get hits. And Pioneer can score some runs here and take a walk-off. Oh my goodness. What a great day by this kid, you know, Aiden Lemke. Only run Pioneer got, of course, was on a disputed balk as well. He's just been masterful on that mound. Nice, easy motion, doesn't throw hard, but gets the fastball in there and gets the curveball in there and keeps Pioneer off bounds. That's for sure. All right, here's Lloyd. The Pioneer's going to need a break here and going to need 2 runs. Need a bunch of base runners to make something happen here. All right, here we go. Last chance for Pioneer. Down 2 runs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Here's Lloyd, number 27, the senior.
Give me the catch. You want the catch. Chris.
All right, here comes Lloyd in the box. The pitch from Lemke. Fastball. And it's over for strike 1. Broke the pattern there by starting with that fastball. Now let's see if he tries to dump that curveball in. Lemke to the wind, to the plate. Fastball swung on by Lloyd, fouled off. Behind the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Good job again by Lemke getting ahead of every hitter here. Lloyd's got to have good 2-strike hitting here, trying to make something happen. And now here comes the curveball. Lloyd gets a fly ball to center. Looks like that's going to be caught, and it is. Gets that leadoff batter. Key hitter. Now here comes McEwen. See if McEwen can help himself. Hey, if McEwen takes the loss here, that is a hard luck loss, man. He pitched great. Just like Lorenz and Adair in the first game. Everybody's pitched great today, but Lemke, man, he's throwing I don't know how many pitches, but this is his 11th inning out there. All right, here's McEwen. Curveball. Drops it in for strike 1. Gets ahead of McEwen once again. Now Lemke to the plate. Fastball. Strike 2. Right down the middle. All right, McEwen's got a battle here. Again, Lemke just doing a masterful job of throwing strike after strike after strike here, getting ahead of the batters, mixing it up. Lemke to the plate. Hit well by McEwen, and a diving play by the second baseman. A line drive, and the second baseman makes a diving catch. Stops another base hit. Another terrific play by the defense. Here comes Lage. Lemke's had Lage's number all day, but let's see if Lage can break that up now. Lemke to the pitch. Curveball. Fouled off to the right side. Out of play. Down by the Pioneer bullpen. Lemke's thrown nothing but strikes this inning. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 8th, Pioneer down 3-1. You got to give credit to this kid Lemke, man. What a performance. Holy smokes, doesn't even throw that hard, but he's just keeping him off balance. Now he's walking behind the mound. Game stops so that somebody can go get the baseball. It looks like one of the Pioneer coaches headed down there. All right, now Lemke looking in for the sign. Pitch to Lage. Fastball, fouled off, back behind it. This is what he does. He dumps that curveball in, then he throws a fastball, gets a, hitters be late on it. No balls, 2 strikes on Lage. I think he's had every batter 0-2 this inning. McEwen barreled one up, but it was a line drive right at the second baseman. Now Lemke to the plate. Fastball hit hard by Lage. There's a base hit. Lage finally comes through with a hit up the middle. All right, Pioneers got a chance. 2 outs. Now here comes a timeout. Looks like they're going for a reliever. Wow, they're going to make a change right now. My goodness. All right. Big guy who throws hard. Going to be much different for Cass than what he's been looking at for 2 games here.
Hell of a job, Abe.
Hey, that's a great job out there. Lemke comes off the mound to everybody applauding for him. Kid threw 11 innings today and got the base hit that, could potentially win the game here for Lincoln. All right, very different pitcher here. I think this guy throws a lot harder than what they've seen so far today. Yeah. No question this guy throws harder.
Hey, good job, Aiden.
From the stretch, the reliever warming up. All right, here we go. Back to the live action. This pitcher definitely throwing harder. Cass comes to the plate now, number 23. Lage at first base. Pioneer down 2. 3-1 here, 2 outs in the 8th.
Hold the runner. Kayla.
Pitcher comes to the set, takes a quick look over at Lage. Now to the plate. There's a fastball for strike 1. All right, Cass has seen it. Now let's see if he can get the bat on it. Here we go.
Coming at you, Keelan, like a rocket.
Here comes the pitch, the set, now to the plate. Cass hits a line drive towards second. Oh, and another leaping catch by the second baseman. That ball looked like it was headed toward right center, but just the second baseman in the right place at the right time makes a heck of a play. Pioneer getting no luck. Cass finally stung the ball, hit it hard, but just couldn't get it. Couldn't get a base hit here. Unlucky for Cass and unlucky for Pioneer, but great games by Lincoln. Infield did a hell of a job. Another kind of leaping, running catch on that one. And a save for the reliever came in. I don't know his name, but he did a good job. Threw 2 good fastballs right away. And Pioneer gets swept by Lincoln, but listen, that was good baseball by both teams, right? Good baseball. So Pioneer goes down here, but a heck of a job by Lincoln's pitchers, heck of a job by Pioneer's pitchers, and Lincoln's defense, man. That second baseman just in the right place at the right time for that one, and makes the play, and that's it. So sweep for Lincoln. They take all 3 from Pioneer. Thank you for hanging out. What a great evening of baseball. Both teams to be commended for their effort, especially the pitchers. Everybody tried hard. A lot of great defense from both teams today. A lot of big plays. Good swings by batters, hard hit balls right at people. What can you do? And that's it. So great day overall. And thanks for listening to ArborBroadcasting.com. We'll see you. Have a great night.